What's going on, everybody? We're back. Imagine that, huh? I still got no music. I tried to get the music. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that does it, everyone. Sorry about that. Right in the middle of the little countdown timer, I see that there's issues with the connection. And I figured it would be best just to get it out of the way and reboot the modem and everything before we actually got started on any floors. So I do apologize for that. Anyway, you all good, Omni? I'm healing you real good. YouTube's still giving me issues. YouTube is saying that the feed is bad, but on OBS it's showing a solid connection. I don't know, we'll have to see. Hopefully YouTube will update here. So are you ready or no? Are you even there?
Yes, I believe I am.
Alright. Well, I'm queuing us up then. So, now did I update the stream title correctly? We were on floor 77. Hopefully the stream says floor 77. But anyway, what's up everybody? Central Gaming, Phoenix Rage, UFO Jordan, Brooke, Ron's here, Gamers for Life. How you all doing? Onslaught, floor 77, here we go. Yeah, so that's correct then. What is the point of Onslaught? Well, the higher you go in Onslaught, the greater your power level is when you reset using Ancient Power. Plus, like Rage mentioned there's flares. You get your best flare at floor 114. Oh man, we got a shitty map too. And it didn't bring you along, huh? I wonder what's up with that. It's like the party thing doesn't even matter. What's going on, Ryan? I'll try, I really don't think the party thing matters at all. I don't think it does anything now. It seems like it anyway.
Just saves me from clicking the button.
Makes it so it's not a vote, is that what it is? It's sitting terrible. Need to proton beam that lane, man. In my mind. See, we got Sizerker Womps twice. No special mutators, right? Lethargic, Unstoppable, Brittle, and Abominable. So none of that's end of the world stuff. In fact, I think it would be pretty easy just to do a little B spawn camp here. Put one there. So you just threw Ramsters on that lane. You want the rest of it done, do you? Let's see. Mr. Heater. Youch. That's a long day there, Ryan. See, now, of course, that Frosty Zerker fodder lane, we could end up getting Frost Orcs in. But hopefully we don't. So I'm going to just do that. I don't like not having a wall here with two Zerker lanes. So I am fixing it. I think you should get rid of one of these ramsters and just use one. That'll free up some DU.
Yeah.
I'll put a snake back here just to cover the overflow. I mean, we really need a reflect beam there too, but it's 130 mobs. Tell you what, I'll put a reflect beam and I'll get rid of the snake. How's that? Awesome, Central. That's kick-ass, dude. What we got over here? What'd you do? You just threw PDTs? Okay. Another PDT on that lane. It's a shame getting proximity on that lane.
Well, I just thought PDT Ramsters would probably be, you know, is what we were.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
It's calmed down a little right now, Quicksilver, but the wind will definitely pick back up tonight. So you want, you just want to ramster it here? We got throwers there too. I mean, we're gonna have a DU problem on this one, I think. I mean, we don't have anything else down over there, and we got like nothing here. We got 2 PDTs is it. That lane's, well, I guess I could get rid of a B. It was pretty yum there, Tafo. It was good stuff for sure. What's going on, Brent? I mean, we're gonna have 1 PDT and 1 ramster in each of these lanes over here. I think is all the DU we're gonna have, so we're gonna have to thin something out. That leaves you 230 for that side. Actually, we could throw something else over here, huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it too much, yeah. You've got 180 to spend on each lane, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, but we way overspent on that one lane.
Which one?
The one with the ramster. That's 50,
I
90.
could just sell it back. I could sell it again if you
150, 180. That's 220 on that lane. This lane over here, it's just because we got all these throwers. We need the reflex, you know? It's 30 DU extra on every lane that we normally wouldn't use. I always get the EV2 first is what I recommend there, Brent. Let's see, I'll put 1 snake to cover both lanes over here. I don't have any mana left. Can you drop me just 20? It's more than 20, man.
Well, it's just I was thinking that one for snakes and ramsters pretty much really. And then that way it could cover.
I mean, that
lane
top
as well.
lane looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, a PDT would really help, or a proton beam would really help this lane out, even if it's only just 1 string.
Well, I thought you could probably just put snakes over here where the ramster is and get it covered.
Yeah, it'll help too.
Yeah, like.
It's not gonna stop this Sigard thrower lane though.
Yeah, see that.
And we don't have a wall or anything. One of us is gonna have to park right here.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah, not yet. I was waiting to see how much DU we were having anyway, you know.
Well, we actually got 100 left. So, I mean, 1 more ramster there. And then maybe a ramster up top here. And then this side should be handled. You think? My day's going good there, Garrett.
What about something else for the...
Whatever you want, dude. I don't care. I'm good with
something
whatever.
else
It's just
for
we
the
gotta have
frosty.
something else.
Yeah, something for the frosty lane. Another ramston for the frosty lane.
That's fine. But we definitely, I think one more
You
Ramster
could throw
here
the
for
other
sure
one. Yeah,
will
you
be a
could throw
huge
that one
help.
there as well. Yeah. Maybe get it to cover the wall. Maybe.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. That's a better option. Yeah, I think that looks alright. We don't have any dryads. Or yeah, we got bees. Okay. I was going to say, I'm hopping on my mystic.
Have you still got the 50 for the ramston over here?
Oh, yeah. There we go. I think I'm going to park right here. Ah, what's up, Nictus? Last time it was blackjack lessons, man. You can't make up your mind. Do you want poker lessons or you want blackjack lessons?
Oh, there's nothing covering this wall.
Gotta move that Ramster back over, probably.
Yeah.
That far top right mid looks like it's getting, that wall's getting hit anyway.
It just needs upgrades on it. Yeah. I was having to come down here. But
Yeah, a couple of R
Yeah.
upgrades and that'll be good.
yeah.
Shit, what a terrible time to run out of juice. Anything I can teach you to not get screwed in Vegas? Don't gamble. That is the only way. No matter what, the house always has an advantage. I know that's not the advice you're looking for, Nictus, but that's the real deal, man. There's only one single bet in any casino that has no house advantage, and that's the odds bet on a craps table. It's true odds. That is the only place in any casino that you will ever get true odds. Now, sadly, you have to pay to get to the point where you can use true odds, and that's where the house still has an advantage there, because you have to place another bet before you can get to the point where you're placing odds. But as far as casino games go, craps is the only game I would ever consider playing, personally. Even counting cards and blackjack, it still has a house advantage. It's just it's a smaller house advantage than if you aren't counting cards. I mean, casinos got all big and shiny somehow, you know? It wasn't donations, I assure you. Well, it was donations. It was involuntary. Well, to an extent. People bet it. They didn't just lose it. But we'll do what the title says, Central, and you'll figure it all out. Exclamation giveaway in the title. Or exclamation giveaway in chat. All the info is there. Yeah, Nightbot showed up finally. I think some people aren't seeing the stream. Let me see. There we go. I'm back. Oh, out of juice. I ran myself out of juice. We getting hit hard over here. Shit, and I can't get corrupt. Defense limit reached. Oh, I'm on the wrong damn hero. Where you at, Mystic? I guess I took her out of the deck. Alright, so we're gonna have to fix some stuff. You wanna move your Ramster over there on the other one? Other lane? Put it back so it's got wall coverage, or was it okay? Are you already dead?
Oh no, it was fine. It was fine.
Okay. This lane wouldn't have got pushed. HD Barb is not the best way to play it, Nictus. You want to go ability power. If you want the big shots and the big massive burst damage, you got to go ability power. Ability power, hero crit, and ignore the HD. The HD is only if you want to hack and slash. If you just want to just hack and slash, you get really big. You can get 7-8 million DPS off of just hack and slash. Ability power, hero crit, you can nail shots for 80-90 million with Drago and everything up, of course. And be completely invincible. You're here to steal the monk?
Hey, monk's all mine. You leave him. You leave it with me.
Peaky is lurking? Outstanding. Lurk on, Peaky. It's strongly encouraged. I did several hours of lurking last night. I do too, Peaky. I don't blame you. Most of the time when I watch a stream, I just want to kick back and watch the stream, you know. Shit, man. I'm not watching my juice very good here. Should be getting these guys to spawn a little closer. HD's great on the Mystic, HD's great on the Squire, and HD is really good if you like hack and slash on the Barb. But as a whole, most heroes are doing better with ability power right now. And we're getting pushed way too hard on these lanes.
No, we're good, man.
It's only wave 3, dude. We shouldn't be getting pushed on every lane like this.
Well, the walls will be holding, man.
Well, I know, but I don't want to play the repair the wall game. I want to play the kill the baddies game.
I'm killing baddies. I'm killing baddies. I'm over here fighting, remember? I'm doing my job.
Well, it's just like I said, it depends on what Barb game you want to play. If you want to play the Barbarian that rolls in and one-shots bosses, then you want to go ability power hero crit. If you want to play the barbarian that holds a lane and tanks and goes hero damage, then play the hero damage barbarian. They're both good. You know, you can play it however you want. I just don't really care for them. I'm bitter that the Man and Machine won the damn vote and the barbarian still came first. I will never stop bringing that up, Trendy. I voted for Man and Machine, damn it. And won.
I definitely wanted to see Man and Machine as well, just because it was totally different. More defenses again as well, hopefully.
I don't really know Hopscotch, but I think hero damage builds. Any hero. The hero not as much, but I think hero damage builds are gonna be in very nice shape after the update. Now I don't know, that's a complete guess, but that's my guess. I'm really banking on the boost monk, to be honest with you, and I'm hoping that a charge shot EV2 is good again. I would love to be playing a charge shot EV2 again. The Jester was never in the voting. No, I mean, there was straight up a community vote. 100%. Trendy said, which hero do you want to see next? That's how all the heroes came out. In what order they all came out. For the first 3 years that the game was a thing. Was all by community voting. And the last community vote was Barbarian versus Man and Machine, and the Man and Machine won. It blew it away. The Jester's never going to be a thing. It's an NPC. There's not an NPC in the game that's made the transition over to hero since day one. AP is going to be really strong too, Nictus. Non-crit builds, in my opinion. The reason I say HD is not because HD over AP. I'm saying HD over crit. In my opinion, I think non-crit builds are going to get really buffed. Not upgrading my snakes.
Yeah.
They're upgraded.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't see why that lane's getting pushed so hard.
No, it's just...
Oh, we never put a second Ramster down. That's why. Or no, there's one down. It's down in the back.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just... It's just taking time for the upgrades, really. Gotta make
The
sure
shit's
that
almost
everything
at full, dude.
DD2 probably would have helped, actually. But it's fine though.
I mean, this frost lane is
DPS
getting pushed
in
hard
the whole
too.
time. Yeah, I've been DPSing on this one the whole time. Like, I've got a whole bunch of mana as well.
I mean, it's wave 5. We only got to survive one more wave, so. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Alex. Well, sadly, I've over-prepared quite a bit, Central, so I've got a lot of stuff to look at when it hits. You guys already know what my inventory looks like. It is full. I actually cleared up a bunch more space. I had some heroes in the deck that I had yet to gear out, and I thought I had them all geared. So I went through and geared all those heroes and freed up a ton of space. But, I mean, it's going to take me probably 2 hours just to sort through my inventory after it launches. And then struggle through, I imagine, until we get all of the stuff we want. The first few maps might be rough, trying out new stuff. So, I mean, I just figured we would, after we get our inventory and stuff sorted, hit up a few Chaos 7 matches, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's mods on every piece, Scrafty. So armor, weapons, and relics. It's all got the goods. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't have enough juice. Didn't have a star to drop on him, unfortunately. There we go. A little close, but that's alright, we win. It was an influence vote. They don't have them publicized on the website anymore, but if you Google Dungeon Defenders 2 influence voting, the pages still exist. No defender pack for me. The Barbarian won. Or, I mean, the Mana Machine won. The Barbarian actually lost every single influence vote it was in. It's funny that the community is so much different now than it was then, because before everybody was like, Barb, whatever. We want this fancy new thing. Nah, there's no crossplay there, Yuff. That would be awesome if there was, but there's not. Lethargic. That's actually not that bad of a lane there. Well, it was so long they took the influence system down, and although the Barbarian released next, it was so further after. In fact, I sent Trendy a public message on Twitter, giving him a hard time about it, and I had a picture from the influence vote of the man versus machine. And, not one person responded or said anything about it. It's like, what? I mean, nobody cared, you know? Everybody wanted the Barb, so nobody cared. There's too many to do a video over, Jamie. I mean, it would be like an hours-long video or whatever. But there's lots and lots and lots of live stream coverage of me going up through the Onslaught push. And when I was doing that solo, I was stopping and explaining every lane. And then there is, like, most people have problems with frost mobs, and there is videos on the channel about frost mobs. Yeah, I played Dungeon Defenders first. Damn right I did. The game was awesome. I don't mind Bastille. Actually kind of like it. It should be more than enough to take out that lane. Haven't spent very much, so I might as well spend a little more. There we go. It's your build, it's not your heroes, Alex. You gotta build towards the lanes and the mutators that are there. Like, for example, let's look up here. We got Psyzerker throwers, which means there's cyborgs, there's berserkers, and there's ranged mobs. And then you see we got the little ranged goblins and the javelin throwers, or those two bottom images. And then we've got detonator and controlled burn. Now the main one here being controlled burn. Enemies can only be damaged while drenched, oiled, frozen, poisoned, or stunned. So if at any time these enemies aren't under one of those conditions, they're completely invincible. You cannot kill them, no matter what. So you have to make sure that the enemy stayed drenched, oiled, frozen, poisoned, or stunned. You know, so like here we've got oil from the two slimes. We got poison from this PDT, and I'm actually going to add another PDT just so we can double dip. Pardon me. And then this lane should be GG. Let me put it back here, actually. Go ahead and get a little better coverage. Go like that. Now, the enemies are always going to be either oiled or poisoned or stunned from the cannons in this lane. You have to do that on every single lane. You have to look at the mutators. You have to see what's there. And you have to do your build based off of what's coming out and what the mutators are. You can't just say, I'm going to throw 3 Flamars here and 2 Flamars there. You just can't do that. You know, it's not like Chaos 7 where you can just grind with the same build over and over and over again. It just won't work. So, like, for example, a lot of people don't do this, but like right here, we've got Hex Throwers. Well, the Hex Throwers will throw at the core the second they come out. So, like here, it's got to have something, a Reflect Beam. You know, a wall there doesn't cut it because the bolts go through walls. And then I'm going to go something like this for the wall setup. And then do, well, I think I'll just double CC them like this. So we got a tree, that way we're getting healing. I'll be able to place bees or whatever if I want. And our hero damage is going to be increased. And then I've got stun on all of these other walls. So we've got 3 forms of stun smashing into it. Placement isn't even an issue. It's using the correct defenses versus what's there. That is 100% of what's Onslaught is. Let's see. Then we got maximum effort. So we see here, enemies have more health but get weaker with each unique source of damage that hits them. So it's in our best interest to have lots of unique sources of damage here. So, like for this lane, I'm going to go with, I'm going to put a snake back there. Then, let's see, what else do we want? We want some poison dart towers. We want some ramsters. Let's get just lots of sources of damage going. Actually going to hit them with the poison dart towers from each side, something like this. And then ramster them just right in the face. You know, the more sources of damage we have, the better off we're going to be for that particular lane. And then, even more damage, we can slap down a couple of bees. And I mean, this lane is now completely beast mode. These walls will get hit a little bit, and they're going to take damage, particularly with that pain aura. But I've met most of the needs of the mutators. The only thing that I'm building against here is the wall leech. So any enemies that make this turn and start hitting this wall, they're going to be getting healed. But every other mob and mutator is built against. But that, once again, that's just 100% what Onslaught is. Well, they will aggro to walls, Alex, but they are known for going right after crystals. And like javelin throwers and hex throwers, their bolts pierce walls. So if the hex thrower throws at this wall, well, what's behind it? You know, the crystal's back there. Did you put anything for Malthus down here? I'm gonna put a bee down here just to make me happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy now.
That's what that 30 is left for you. It's just
the 30 was left to keep me happy, so I'll shut up.
You'd complain, or you would end up selling something, so it was like, oh, I'll just have to leave enough.
I'm gonna upgrade this Skyguard. It's
I
actually
could have gave you
up.
20 just for the Serpent's Coil, but you know, those take a lot of aggro, so I was like, no, a bee will do fine.
Omni's starting to figure me out.
Alright,
let's do it. So let's see how it goes. You know, like I said, this wall is going to take damage. I'm going to have to throw repairs on it. But we got enough power in where we're nuking what's there now. Getting all those sources of damage going is putting additional damage on those mobs. We got great AoE hitting everything with the ramsters and then the explosions from the PDT. And then we got the bees and the snake for single target damage to burn the stuff down at the end. That wall actually hasn't taken a shot yet. That's surprising. Let's take a look at our controlled burn lane. Omni's up there. But take a look at it. Everything's staying poisoned. This PDT hasn't even done anything yet, has it? Yeah, it's done a little bit, but nothing's made it that far. You know, everything's getting handled.
Put it up front.
Well, I wanted to make sure there was something back here on the wall to poison.
Ah, nah. It's got everything, every sort of thing. It's just the combination of all that. There's no
So,
way,
I mean, that right there is just 100%. Well, that's a problem for all of us, Nictus, and that's a very fair complaint. In fact, I've been one of the loudest voices screaming to Trendy to do something about it. So, I hear you, dude. I don't even... The 3 maps, if it just had saves, you know, you're at floor 62, map 2, you know, whatever. That would fix it. You should get one of the... Maybe one of the packs that has inventory. You shouldn't just straight buy gems, Bobby. Always go for the packs. Actually, what I personally would recommend is waiting a few days and not buying anything yet. Because we know that the sales are going to start. There's going to be 4th of July sales. And, like, Steam will, without a doubt, have sales coming up. So I would assume that there's also going to be sales on Xbox and PlayStation. So I would suggest waiting a week until those sales kick in. And then you can end up getting, you could really get something, a good bang for your buck, you know? Well, it's just balance there, Jamie. You have to, you know, if a lane is easy, don't use as much DU on that lane, you know? And then that gives you more for the harder lanes.
Yeah, I totally didn't need to...
Like, this map isn't a great example because you get so much, you know? But like,
I totally didn't need to overbuild this lane down here. For this phase 1.
Better overbuilt than underbuilt.
I really didn't need to.
I'm good with it.
And the one to get over here as well.
I mean, the build is just running by itself, so there's no reason for us to complain about anything. It's all good. That's the benefit you get on this map. It is a big map and it takes longer to build, but it runs really quick. So you make up some time on the amount of time it takes to run the map. As with this many entrances, all those mobs come out super fast. And the mob counts aren't absurdly high. So it takes a long time to build this map, but it runs fast. And you, I mean, with this much DU, you can just overbuild every lane. Yeah, definitely, Jamie. I mean, you'll get the mixtures down. I mean, there's certain lanes in Onslaught under, say, floor 125 where you can get away with like 2 auras and a proton beam and no wall or anything, you know? There's a lot of lanes like that. Where's Nash? I got her.
She'll be dead this phase.
She got Dragoed. It's all over for her. That poor girl. So, I mean, Onslaught is... You could sum it up with one thing, and that's Onslaught is about taking your time. It's not the speed grind like Chaos 7 is. It's just all about going slow and checking out all the stuff, you know? Read all the lanes, do all the things. But if you just plan on taking twice as long to build the map as you would on Chaos 7, it's going to only help you. You know, your success rate is just going to climb from there. What's going on there? No, Mike. You changed your name a little, I see. How did I get all that gear? Lots of grinding. Yeah, free-to-play game, which, you know, also can be called free to grind. If you're willing to put the time in, you'll get all the stuff. That's just, yeah, pretty much all there is to it. Uh-oh, Bastille Master, everything will die. Whew, that was close. I didn't want all them ramsters and everything to die. Well, thanks there, Tech. I try. I mean, I know sometimes I come off, you know, I try to come off as welcoming as possible. You know, another truth is the best thing that could happen for all players in DD2 is for more players to start playing. And the only way to make that happen is to help people that are just starting out, you know. Now, I don't help them in the aspect of carrying them. I would much rather teach them how to do it. You know? I don't know. We're going to have to see how those player markets go. I mean, I got mixed emotions on it. I'm excited about it, but I also want to see what they're going to do. I'm really hoping that the prices aren't set. I'm hoping we get to make the prices. If we get to make the prices, I'll be happy. I mean, which also means some people will get taken advantage of, but that's just... that's a learning experience. I mean... I just don't want... I don't want trendy saying how much I can sell something for. I mean, what if I want to hook up a buddy? I don't want them to have to pay me a whole bunch, you know? Oh, there's going to be a juice shop, Nictus. You can count on it. Hopefully you'll be able to name them. That way I can, you know, I can ensure that there's juice bag certified gear being sold there, you know. That's awesome. Bet some gear and some poker games. Hey, whatever it takes. I don't know what the currency's gonna be. I mean, on that note, I wish people could do defender medals or gems. But, I mean, you gotta keep it realistic. Don't want to turn it into a cash shop, and that's what it would turn into if it was gems. Yeah, everybody will have their own shop, Tafo. It'll be just like DD1. Yeah, I got somebody driving a hot rod going down the road there.
Wow.
If you remember DD1, you know, you just created your own shop. Well, I would love to be able to give out complimentary lemonade there, Ron, but we'll have to see how that goes. It may be against the terms of use. Right. So, taking a look at this one, we got two lanes coming out. We got a flyer lane, and we got...
You can deal with the frosty ones.
Frost Vanguard throwers. Let me get up here so you can see them. Alright, so the flyer lane is air raid, which can be a real pain in the butt. So we got to prepare for kobolds and kamikazes to dive bomb. And then we've also got the zappers and the dragons. So it's the whole enchilada. Then we got Frost Vanguard throwers. So we got cyborgs, we got shieldies with the vanguards, and then we've got frost mobs, and they're the ranged ones. This is probably the lane, or one of the lanes that give people the most trouble. So first off, let's start off with the flyer aspect of it with air raid. We got cyborgs, so we can't use traps, auras, or no's right on the entrance. As we know, the flyers are coming out of this entrance, so if we could slap an aura right there, or two auras right there, it would be burned, but they will just get disabled by those cyborgs, so that's pointless. However, a little sneaky spot you can put an aura is up on this ledge in the middle. and cyborgs won't hit it. No matter which lane they're going down, if you put it dead center, which I'm obviously not dead center, but if it was dead center, they wouldn't hit it. So that'll give this Skyguard a little bit of assist versus that air raid lane. Alright, then we're going to throw a wall at the bottom of the ramp, and then we know we've got throwers. We got ranged mobs out the what. So let's get a reflect beam down, as ranged mobs are bad. There we go. And then we got 78 mobs coming that are shielded, cyborgs, or just fodder. Now, one of the best ways to build this lane would be just to slam auras down here, because it's a high mob count lane. Although it's not insanely high, it is decently high. We can't do that, though, because we've got cyborgs. But what we can do is take some AoE defenses like, say, the Ramster. Mix in maybe a little bit of poison. And perhaps some snakes. And then we could build something nice down here. So we could go, like the longest range is going to be a PDT. Let's throw a PDT up there. The snake is going to be the second longest, so then we'll throw a snake behind and make sure we get coverage on the flyer lane as well for more flyer support. And then go with like a Ramster right there. Now we've got 3 decent forms of damage going out that won't be touched by those cyborgs. And then just to fill in the gaps a little bit, just for a little bit harder of a punch, I'm going to take some bees and just throw a couple of bees around. So like a bee right here, and say a bee right there. And then, you know what, just so we got something up front, a bee right here. Now I put it over here so the cyborgs can't hit it. The cyborgs can hit these bees, and they will if they push down the lane. But my objective here is to have everything die right about here, and then it won't be an issue, and nothing will get cyborged. Anyway, let's see what we got over here. Alright, Omni's got that one covered already with this air. He's got that lane covered too. Cyfrost Whompers. That's the exact same lane practically. I'm gonna do this lane instead. Okay, we'll take a look at this lane. We've got ranged mobs. First things first, let's get a wall thrown down. Where's my walls? The walls are gone. Let's get some walls. And then let's get... We got the range mobs, so let's grab those reflect beams back. And then let's also grab some of Dish. A little flame aura action. So anyway, first things first, let's get a wall down. Now we got hex throwers, so we got lots of range mobs. We've got some little explodies, and then they've got bullet sponge. Now bullet sponge is an anti-projectile shield. So one of the worst things we could do here is use projectiles, as the mobs have a shield. It says right there, you know. So we don't have cyborgs though. So since we don't have cyborgs, I'm going to go with a proton beam like that, with a couple of flame auras like this, just for some straight up spawn camp right up front. And then throw like, let's see, let's go 2 more. So now we've got 4 flame auras and a proton beam for a lane with 98. Now remember, we do have the hex throwers though. So since we got the hex throwers, we want to get something to block that wall off. And that right there will cover this lane, without a doubt. What else we got, Omni? You got everything else? Flyers are handled. We got... Oh. You can't fly, Eevee, no matter how hard you try. Alright, we got the same lane here. The only difference is the throwers. There it's all throwers, here it's Whompers. But we can do the exact same thing. So let's go a proton beam, just like that. Let's get some auras. Actually, I'm not even going to put as many as I did last time. We'll throw a wall back here. And the hex throwers are going to throw at that wall. So let's get a reflect beam in front of it. And then we're going to need some damage for anything that makes it past. And as it is Whompers, which means it's going to be melee mobs. So, bam. I think all the lanes are done, aren't they? We got one more flyer lane. Oh wow, we got a Frosty Fighter lane with nothing on it. We're going to have to sell some stuff. This lane is bare bones, so I'm not selling anything there. This one's only got one EMP on it. It doesn't need the 2 Sky Guards, or the 2 air. Same thing with that one. That's 60 right there. Or, yeah. Or no, that's 80 right there. This one has no dive bombers, and it's got 2 air. So we can get rid of one of those, too. We're over... Seems like we're overpowered a little on the air. What's that give us? That gives us 140. Is there anything on... I could get rid of that middle flame aura here. Let's get rid of this flame aura. And then these 2 lanes will be identical, basically. There, that's 210. That's more than enough. Alright, so let's take a look at the last lane. We got Frosty Fodder. So we've got... As you see, the little mobs at the top, those are ranged little frost goblins. And then we got the melee frost goblins. Then we got frost orcs. And we've got maximum effort on this lane. Enemies have more health but get weaker with each unique source of damage that hits them. Which means we want unique sources of damage here. We want lots of different stuff. So let's go... Let's see. Let's go with a tree. Or let's go with a wall down here. Now we know we've got the range mobs, so we've got to really... It's in our best interest to put the reflect beam in. And we got 150 left to spend. So we can go... Well, we can put Ramsters. Let's grab Ramsters and the PDT. Alright, so first things first. Let's see, let's get... Oh, I'm out of juice. You got some juice, man? Alright. Where do we want them? I should move that wall up, huh? Yeah. Yeah. To hell with it. Alright, so I'm going to put a Ramster right up here on the lane. That gives us 100 left. So then I think I'll put a PDT like back here. And then a snake, say back here. And then that's 3 different forms or unique sources of damage. What else can we do with the last 30? A bee? Or I'd have to change that to a tree. Or to a... Yeah, to a tree. Let's do it. Let's put a tree here. And... Where you at, bees? Then we'll put a bee here. So we've got 4 unique sources of damage. And... That's it. We're out. So then you always want to make sure, of course, that you're watching your lanes. Crap, dude. Do we got a flyer lane there, too? Or no, that's the other side of the map. Or we got that covered. Alright, we're good. Anyway, pick your weakest lanes and defend there. Which this lane is going to be getting hit hard with those 90 Frosty Fodder. And I do want to keep an eye on the other Frost lane. That's all the way across the way, though. But looking at the lanes, basically we're going to have to split the map. I'm on one side. You see Omni's on the mini-map. He's over on the other side over there. So, away we go. Sorry, Omni. Taking up too much time, I know. I just wanted to go through one full straight-up build, explaining everything like that. I can't hear you, dude. You went really low.
I know there's new people in that joining anyway, so you know they're gonna want to know.
Oh yeah. Definitely. It's actually doing pretty good here. That first little push got out there pretty far, but the rest of these guys are all getting smoked for the most part. Nah, I've been spamming shrooms on them too. That never hurts. And is that stuck? That looks like it's there. It's an assassin. Let's give an upgrade on all of this. And where is it? Oop, right next door. Alright, we get a little controlled burn action. Sigard Womp Womps. The benefit we get here is there's no ranged mobs. Whompers indicates melee mobs, and there's no hex throwers. So we won't need a reflect beam here, which is giving us 30 extra DU, which is kind of nice. And, of course, controlled burn, what we're going to do is try to keep them poisoned. So you see Omni's got one PDT right there. And then I'm going to throw another PDT, I think, up here. And maybe I'll just do it right here. Ooh, almost ate shit there. Yeah, we'll throw one right there. We got wall coverage, too. So we got 2 PDTs and 90 more DU to spend. It's 82 mobs. And with 90 DU, I think one of the best things I can do is split this lane with 3 more bees. And then all 4 of these bees are going to be covering both lanes, and we've got double poison dart towers. Now I got 130 left, so let's get those poison dart towers nice and fat. It's random, Jamie. They change all the time. Basically, really pay attention anytime it says frosty. That's by far the worst thing. But besides that, I mean, you really have to be looking every single time. What you're looking for on a frosty lane is these guys, frost orcs. If the lane's got frost orcs, you can't use traps, auras, or nodes. Or you can't put your defenses really close to them, as they radiate a freeze around them. Each one of the freezes stacks, and it drops your defensive speeds by 25%. So if there's 4 of them, like there is right here, that takes your defense down to 0 attack speed. So you really got to pay attention for those frost orcs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's the other side of the map. Well, we got wrecked. I don't even know what happened there. A no wall lane, I'm assuming, Omni. Are you there? Oh, he's not there. He DC'd. That's why we got wrecked. Oops. If I would have caught that in advance, we'd have been in a lot better shape. How stinky. Omni got booted. Here's all of his stuff. He's not in Discord either. So his internet died. Or his power cut or something like that. I'll give him a few minutes to come back. If he doesn't come back, then I'll switch over and just do trials. But at least we weren't too far into it, only on wave 2, but we were on map 3. So here comes back to the crappy thing of we just lost our map 1 and map 2 progress. Because even though we're map 3 of 3, he can't rejoin me. So back to tavern. I wonder what happened to him. Oh, now my internet.
Got disconnected.
Now my internet's dropping too. What the hell, man? Are we jinxed today or what?
Maybe. After such a good run yesterday as well.
Yeah, my internet's going to crap too right now though. My upload speed has dropped all the way down to 1,000 kbps here right now, which is too low to stream. Now it's back up to normal. We'll have to see how long it stays. Anyway, sorry about all the frames there, all. Want to see how that goes, but obviously I'm having some kind of a connection issue again tonight, and then Omni DC'd there. So we lost, you know, we lost it all. But, I mean, what can you do? You know, we're at the mercy of our connections. I don't know what's been going on with my internet connection lately. The only thing I can assume is there's another Windows update happening right now. Which, you know, I hate to just jump right to Windows for the blame. But it literally is like 9 out of every 10 times. Oh, I lose progress every day too, Hello Kitty. That's all platforms. Every single day that happens. I never go a day without it. It's why they need to add in the saves. You know, it's got to be a thing. Just gots to be a thing.
Should I join in on you?
Yeah, I'm back in Tavern here.
Sounds good. Sounds good, man.
Yeah, I got lots of free space now. I'll be ready for a grind if they do say double XP this weekend. Anyway, let's try this again.
Yes, please.
I mean, that's our second time today on stream that we've lost a floor. And we've it's not like we've done a bunch of floors. We've gone, what, 5 or 6 floors today? And we've had to restart a floor twice due to connections. It's all on Hero Spotlights, Aaron. I don't want to take the whole stream up.
Let go.
If I did that, the entire stream would be just me showing shards, because another person will show up in 5 minutes and ask the exact same questions. So, it's all very conveniently located right here. Any hero you want to look at. If it's double anything, Doug, they'll tell us tomorrow on the dev stream, and it will start after the dev stream ends. But we won't find out till then. It won't start until the dev stream ends tomorrow, if we have one. Hopefully there's one. But yeah, anyway, that's why I don't show what shards, if you're curious. I know you want to see them now, but like I said, you gotta feel for me. Somebody else will be here in 5 minutes asking the exact same question. Y'all good?
Mm-hmm.
My connection seems to have stabilized.
Sweet.
I agree, Zimmerman. There's no doubt about it. Is that Zimmerman?
Zimmerman?
Or is that somebody else named Zimmerman? Is that Zimmerman the monk? Same first name, if so. Leads me to believe that maybe it's Zimmerman.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, you ready? Oh, yep, it's Zimmerman.
Oh, wow.
Long time no see, dude. You gonna hop back in and check things out on Tuesday?
I'm honored. Let me bow. Bow.
Dude, the monk's gonna be a beast on Tuesday. You gotta come check it out, Zimmerman. I cannot wait to try a nuke monk on Tuesday. I've been trying not to talk about I've been trying to hold back my excitement. but a nuke monk is gonna just devastate. I'm convinced of it. I don't want Trinity to do any last minute nerfs to it because I think it's gonna be ridiculous.
Just invite me.
I did invite you. You're gonna have to join me again. It's so stupid.
No, like, invite me this time.
Oh, invite you to the party?
Yeah, invite me instead of me just joining.
Alright.
Wait, it's official.
Wait, it's official. I don't have an option. I've got invite to watch, and then I've got join game. Like I could join you, but it's not giving me this. The new Steam interface. I don't care for it. I really don't.
Okay. Okay, we won't party up this time then. We'll just leave it.
Well, the party doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we might as well do it anyway. It's what we're supposed to do. Oh, the party systems are messed up big time. There's no doubt about it. What's up, Shadow Man? How you doing? Alright, are we a party? It's a party now.
Are you sure?
Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Geo, we got free lane. Stabby kamikazes. It's actually not that bad, huh? We got another free lane down there. We got 2 free lanes. Oh. Sweet. RNG is my friend, apparently. Let's see, Zimmerman's here. Can't go without some monk action with Zimmerman here, you know? It just wouldn't be right. We got throwers, we do have throwers. Alright, Geo throw Zerkers, Wall Leech. We just need something for last resort. Now that Reflect Beam is actually going to do decent damage. If you look at the crit damage on it, if it crits any mobs, it's going to blow them up. Even just at tier 1. But some last resort back here would be good, so I'm going to throw 2 bees. Oh, so you've been playing again, huh, Zimmerman? I didn't realize you had gone through and back up to floor 200. That's awesome, dude. Let's see. Stabby kamikazes. So nothing special required here. In fact, let's just go with a Skyguard there. Now we got double here. So like this lane would benefit from either 2 Skyguards or Omni likes to do the Skyguard Hailstorm. So that would be a great combination right there.
You may put one down, like.
Yeah, might as well on that one lane.
You could put it close to this tree as well for an extra little kick.
DD2 is just not optimized very good, Magic Ace. One of the biggest keys with just basic performance and lag is to try to keep your inventory clean. So don't allow a bunch of junk to build up in your inventory like I do, because all of this has to load independently every time you come into the map. So the more junk you just have in your inventory, it's gonna hurt your load times as well. Boy, I was giving you shit too, and then I realized you weren't there on that last map. I'm like, what the hell, Omni? You got another no wall lane over there? And then, then I'm like, well, wait a minute, he's not here. All right, so we got Hex Throwers, Long Shot, the Sizerker Whompers. I mean, what do you think, Ramster Bees? It's only 60 mobs. And a snake. And a snake. Ramster snaky bees. We got a ton of DU left. Oop, I'm out of juice.
You want to throw another snake down at the bottom there, please?
Down here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Get a buff from one of this. Get a buff from the slime.
Get a buff from what?
Get a buffage from the slime.
How am I gonna buff from this lane?
No, I meant buff from the slime.
Oh.
With the slime.
How am I gonna get a buff from the slime? Oh, you're talking about down here. I thought you were talking about in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Alright, there we go.
And there's still 30 left for another beat.
Yeah, the Dryad's definitely in that state, Zimmerman, no doubt about it. We got 30 left. I'm dropping another B.
Let it be.
Alright, it's bead.
Let it be.
This lane should just get annihilated. I'm not even going to look at it.
I want to see how well this one does.
Down below. Yeah, that lane down there is going to be stupid OP.
That's pretty good actually because it's just all magic.
Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. I misjudged the ledge distance there, Omni.
Oh, we're fine.
We got no controlled bird.
The bees are just, yeah, the bees are not. The
There we
dry is
go.
just a
I'm back.
at this point.
Oh, I love the monk, dude. I've been going nothing but monk for a while now. I'm very happy with the state of the monk. I really do think that nuke monk build is going to get heavily buffed. And I think melee monks will be very, very strong again. Now I don't play my monk melee. I take the chi blast / pet nuke route. But I know for the people who like melee monk, I think it's going to be very, very strong. I mean, it's super strong now with that 4th hit, you know. But that takes practice and timing. That's why I play the nuke monk, because I'm a noob. And it makes it so much no-brainer easy for me just to be able to hit one button. Alright, let me get juicy.
Juice up, man.
Mana capacitor shard in the head slot there, Billy. Gives you an extra 100. I mean, that 4th hit melee monk, I've seen numbers on siege rollers, of course, you get the double damage. But I've seen numbers hit like the 90 million range with a heavy weapon. Just crazy. That, and I like another reason I like the nuke monk is I really like the pets, and pets are so meh in DD2 compared to DD1. It gives me a way to make my pet useful. Exclamation nuke in chat there, Aaron. We'll get you all the details.
Just a couple of swings.
There we go. Piece of cake. Like I said, exclamation nuke in chat, Aaron. We'll get you the full rundown. That is the way to do it right there. There's all the I'm excited to check out all the possibilities that's coming. You know, just lots and lots of options.
It's going to be exciting.
Definitely.
And I hope by the end of it,
You're gonna have to get some sleep sometime this weekend. Remember.
I hope that when it does get introduced, that it ends up being like they keep adding, and it's like there's so many, you know, more numbers. Like I want to dare say like 500 or so, like from massive combinations, customization.
Definitely. Well, they said there's 120 plus mods. With 120 plus mods, say the number is 121. If it's 120 plus, then it's not 130. So let's just say, we'll just say 125 for easier math. I mean, how many possible combinations? You'd think there'd be lots of different ways to build stuff. I mean, of course, there's going to end up being meta builds, but I think there will be more than like one or two. Like currently, there's like one or two ways to play every hero to optimize them.
Yeah.
You know, I think it will be better than that. I really like the Mystic defenses, and the Obelisk is just really strong. It's, you know, it just does so much. I'll be dropping a whole bunch of Obelisks down, I think, come Tuesday. I think every map is going to get one, depending on how the shard gilding and all that works. Oops, fail. I'm fail dropping stars like a mofo. Everything's just dying now. There's a Yeti coming. That Yeti's gonna be in bad shape. It's dead already. Oh, you killed it. All right. I was gonna say, holy crap! What happened to that poor Yeti?
Nothing. He just you mentioned him, and then he was gone.
Well, you know, there's gonna be both, Zimmerman. There will definitely be a meta barb, a melee. I mean, there's already some really good melee barb builds. There will definitely, without a doubt, be both of those. Now, you know I'm too stubborn. I play my monk ranged. But there will definitely be some solid melee builds.
Hit the button.
I was trying to get everything upgraded. I didn't realize I was completely out of everything. I had no juice left. You got a little lag spike there.
Where's it gonna be this time? Bring it on.
Whacking something to death with a stick. Oh yeah. No doubt about it.
Uh-oh.
Skyguard down. Skyguard down.
Flimsy Skyguard down.
Skyguard was up front taking all the tanking for your little pebble shooter. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just shut up.
There's a reason my adept's name is Pebbles.
Yeah, but that's hers. That's her name's Pebbles. You know, mine's is Supreme. Like, just look at that baby go, like, pew, 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 pew.
It's a pebble shooter.
Just annihilate that. You know, like,
Oh, I'm not saying it didn't annihilate, but it is a pebble shooter. How's it going, Marcio? I'm good. How you doing?
It's just annihilated, though. It's not a pebble shooter.
It's a pebble shooter.
Fire machine gun.
It's a rapid fire pebble shooter.
It's a rapid fire bolt. That's what it is. It's a bolt.
Here it is, folks. Let me show it to you right here. There's a reason her name is Pebbles, because she is a pebble shooter. That's all there is to it.
Wow, it just got me a nice book, actually. Wow.
What'd you get?
It's got this book.
That book sucks.
It's just nice to have one, if you know what I mean.
Matches the skin really well. Look at you with your little golden carnival pet.
Oh, you finally noticed, did you? It suits him well, though.
All right, Zimmerman. Nice to see you again, dude. Thanks for swinging by.
See you later.
Good luck. Good luck on Zimmerman's on floor 200 right now. Good luck on floor 200. Wreck it up.
The road to 420 has just begun. Look at you jumping straight to that.
I ain't letting you build this one. Every time we do this map, I'm coming right down here to the bottom. Because I know your stubborn ass is going to keep using one wall. You know as well as I do you're going to keep using one wall. And every 20 maps we're going to lose because a Lady Orc's going to run by and I'm going to get so angry. Whatever, Omni. You know damn well that that's how it's going to go. Sorry, y'all. For those that don't know, Omni insists on using one wall on this lane. And then, like, 1 out of every 10 or 20 maps, a Lady Orc runs by and goes and whacks that core up there and we lose. And it's always the same reason. Because there's only one wall here. June 19th. There, loco. So, gonna need a double PDT down here. You want to come, slap on down. Then what else are we going to go with? Double PDT should smoke this. There we go. 2 PDTs, 2 Rams. Could throw a slime or something up front just for good measure and get some more oil going. Let's do it. Let's put 2. Good day it is. Alright, we got 300 left. What do we need? You got a Skyguard there. No Skyguard over here yet. This is a double Skyguard lane over here. Actually, we can double dip on this one. Put one... I'll grab them. Put one right here to cover both lanes. And then one right here. That doesn't leave us crap for this lane, though. We're going to have to not double dip. This Skyguard's just going to need ups. That's all there is to it. Psyhex Lava Zerker Whompers. Let's go with a tree right here. Gonna need... We need all that DU that's left for over here, I think. We got nothing on this lane still. What do we got over here? 4 Bs. Full setup down below. This lane's just gonna have to get DPS'd.
I could take this out.
We can add a lightning strike Zara to it. It's only 48 mobs. Let's grab a LSA. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. In fact, let's put it back on the wall. Let's get it like right. I want to put it where it can't get nailed though. Let's just go right there. Well, I can DPS that lane and watch the lane at the bottom from here. Exclamation commands, Aaron, we'll get you that. All the Nightbot commands. No. No plans to stop yet, Central. Only been going for, what, 90 minutes? Are you good?
One sec, I was just got some opening shards. Sorry. Cool.
Alrighty. Definitely gonna have to upgrade these bees.
It'll be fine.
What's the bottom doing? Bottom's getting wrecked. Yeah, it's all getting tore up down there.
And all torn up over here.
Perfect. Oh, you mean the build? No, I meant the mobs were getting all tore up over there.
I got mixed up with the mobs.
Not your flimsy build.
No, I got mixed up with the mobs that were coming up here. I thought for sure
we'll
said
make it.
it was physical, but it wasn't.
We'll live, we'll live.
So I need to
One
change
stuck
that.
flyer left, or that's an assassin, huh?
Yeah, I need to change that.
It's all good. You need any mana, or are you good there?
No, it is physical damage, but probably needs upgrades, I would think.
Spellbreaker.
Yeah, it probably just needs upgrades.
Probably.
And some attention.
I got 100 here. I'll throw this way. Put it on anything in particular, or just be it.
Yeah, just throwing the
Sweet.
trust in the bees. Get that honey. Go. Get the honey from me.
Are they not casting right? Like my shrooms aren't casting right down onto that low lane. What's going on there, Blankster? Wrecked, what up? We're on 77. This is our second time doing 77 though. We had the disconnect bug. Sadly. And of course on map 3. It's the only place it happens, I'm sure. You don't hear people getting disconnected map 1. It's always map 3. Damn it.
Coming your way.
Sweet. I got a little present for him over here. Mr. Yeti, throwing your snowballs at me. That is not even right. Smack him with your stick, Omni.
I got you, man.
Smack him with your stick.
I got you.
My favorite heroes are the EV2 and the Monk. Oh, the update hits, I'll have to deal with storage. That's gotta happen right away. That's the reason I'm saving all this stuff. I mean, tomorrow we're supposed to get more info on what's going to happen with the item rerolls, or the item reassignments, or however it's going to work. So we'll get more info tomorrow. I'll post it up on the channel here. Always got me some Yeti shrooms there, Rick. Let me charge back up here real quick.
Full power. You should always make sure there's some stars on the map you can collect after you spam mushrooms, you see.
Whatever.
That's just
Don't
how
be
it
telling
goes.
me.
You
I'm the one who
stop being
told you
lazy.
that the first time.
Lies.
And you're coming back and trying to tell me that?
Yeah, definitely.
Give me a
Every day,
break,
all day.
Omni.
All day, every day.
I don't know what kind of shit you're talking.
Talking.
You don't even know how long this stars last. How long does a star last on the ground?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. I'm talking about the ones that you don't need.
What do you mean the ones that you don't need?
The stars, the extra stars that you drop to go back and pick up later.
Oh, like, yeah, you can,
Well, how long do they last?
like, about 25 seconds.
They last 60 seconds, Omni. So quit your pretending.
How many stars have you picked up so far, then?
Well, I spam them. You can't count how many I picked up because I'm active. Yeah, that's just Deadly Strikes and Gambit, Aaron. I'm not using Vicious on them. I got Vicious on my trees. That's why the tree range is so big. I love using Vicious on Skyguard towers. It's my favorite place to use it, without a doubt. It just makes, you know, you can pop one Skyguard in the middle of the map and it covers the whole map. Just really, really good. But I mean, there's lots of options, you know. You gonna take credit for that Malthus kill too, with all them stars on his head?
What are you talking about? I didn't see nothing.
I'm just messing with it.
I did not see nothing.
What's shiny?
It's not for you, it's for me.
It's crappy. It's shiny, but it's poo-poo. More Yetis? Is he coming my way? No, he's going your way. It does, Vicious does go well in PDTs, though. If you give Vicious Deadly, and if you want to just single target DPS it, and you go Vicious, Deadly, and Power Transfer on a medallion, it does really good. PDTs actually have lots and lots of options. That's one of the nice things about them. You know, of course, their scaling is gonna be changing too, I would guess, with defense power getting buffed. That's right, Loco. Just because it's shiny doesn't mean it's good. That's, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at them numbers. We got another shiny over here. Let's see what it is. That one's a little better, but it's still poo-poo. Because if you look at the defense speed roll on it, that defense speed roll on it takes away from everything on that relic. It's just too low. Now, if it was a little bit higher, it would be, my opinion would change. Maybe it's not full poo-poo, but it's like, you know, it's a A fine grade of poo-poo. What's going on there, son? How you doing? Woo. Throwing your stuff at me? Bad shot on that one. A maximum has not been confirmed by Trendy yet, Matador. Don't worry about it though, because the difference between a 6100 piece and a 5900 piece is like practically nothing. It's not going to be a significant amount of it, a significant difference. I can tell you that your chances of getting a fully max champion score piece, just to get one single individual item, would probably be like 1/10 of 1%. Like every 1,000 legendary items you see drop, there might be one that's at the max champion score. So that's not really anything that you should worry about, to be honest. Champion score is just for the gating. It doesn't really mean anything past that. It's not an indicator of how good a piece is, because it could have a really high stat that's the wrong stat and be a really strong. Oh yeah. Everybody seems to think it's a monk. I think it's either EV2 or Gunwitch, personally. Cryo actually said he thought it was a EV2 or Gunwitch too. He was the first one to notice it. Cryo was. I was actually watching that tweet, waiting for somebody to say something. And Cryo was the first one to call him on it. You got really, really lucky then, Loco, is all I can say. I mean, that's a strong way to build your PDT. That's like one of the best builds for it. But having that hold a lane is either bullshit or extreme luck. One of the two. A PDT is not meant to hold a lane. It's not that kind of damage. It's a support tower more than anything. It's going to provide a good overall source of blanketed damage, but it's not a lane holder. Everybody thinks it's a monk by the shape of the head. Wrecked. It would be a monk with a really skinny neck. That's for sure.
Come here, game man.
What's that?
Come here, green defendy pack.
Whatever.
What? What are you jelly about?
I don't care. I've gotten mine today. I've gotten me some defender packs today. Just not as enough. I want more, you know.
Exactly. I want better ones instead of green ones. I want some flashy, so fancy loot.
You in? Then use something else, Nick. I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Mastery is the true end game. If you don't have every shard that you need, you shouldn't even bother with it. You're just gonna frustrate yourself. I mean, there is no greater end game in DD2 than Mastery mode. So that should be the absolute last thing in the game that you do. Considering you just got into C7 based off of just getting carried, dude, you're not ready for Mastery, man. I mean, let's just be honest. You got to do lots of C7 grinding, and you got to get lots of shards, and you got to learn all the stuff with your defenses. Yeah, this is still floor 77, Clunky. We had to restart. We had to disconnect. Ah, man, see, this is that crap lane. Sizerker Wompers. Even though the squiggly says it's going this way, if you have cyborgs out of this lane, or pardon me, if you have berserkers out of this lane and a core over there, they will come down here and hang a left. I mean, remember, like, when Omni and I did Mastery Mode, the live stream VODs are there. I mean, it was frustration, like a mofo. I mean, that's Mastery. You know, that's what Mastery is. You gotta pay for those shards. They don't come free. You gotta have blood, sweat, and tears to get them Mastery shards. I'm just going with a bunch of bees down here just because I know those berserkers are going to hang a left. Looks like you got a big old lane down there, huh? Timber? See, I already got Proteus in the deck. Did I get the flyer? Or I got 2 Skyguards over there, so that's good. Let's see. We're going to need some slimes and PDTs. Oops. My heroes are so unorganized in the deck where they are. Rage and Tears. Yeah, I guess no blood required, but Rage and Tears for certain. Could use a double PDT on this Timmy lane, probably. You need anything else over here? We got it pretty easy, didn't we? Or we don't have this lane done yet. Here, I'll give you my 200. Just dropping on your biscuit. Pretty sure this lane will be just fine. See what we got. We got Psyhex Zerker Throwers. Hex Sygard Throwers. Psyfrost Lava Zerker Wompers. Try to save 40 for over here. And remember, you got a shitload of DU left, so just save 40 for this lane and I think it'll be fine. But you got tons of room, so don't be shy, Omni. Don't be shy.
Do you want to throw a PDT down for each of these as well?
Sure. Clearing up the inventory a bit here, but I will be right on it. Alright, where you want PDTs at? Up top?
Do you think you maybe can get one to hit both?
Just one? Where you want it? Or one for both, you say?
Yeah, can you maybe try and get one for both?
Oh, I can get one for both. There it is. and then a PDT over here if you can on this Timmy lane. Controlled burn, Timmy.
I still need something for here, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We don't need it then. I mean, we've got other stuff there. It's not like that's the only thing there. It'll be fine. Actually, I think we'd be better if I sold one of these slimes. If you PDT'd it here.
Right, okay.
My strongest character is probably my EV. I don't know. I don't have anybody really decked out right now. I've been holding off. I just got done with the Ancient Power reset, and I'm finishing up the re-gearing process now. But I haven't put any gold into anybody and getting everything all upgraded and all squared away. I think my champion score right now is based off my monk or my EV. Yeah, my DPS EV. But I'm still pretty low in that regards. But champion score, like I said, doesn't matter anything. Probably Orcs Must Die 2 there, Nick. It's just an amazing game. As far as like straight up tower defense with no third person element in it, like top down tower defense, both of the defense grade games are absolutely incredible. They're just awesome, awesome games. But as far as like action tower defense, like a DD2 type thing, Orcs Must Die 1 and 2 were both really, really good. Y'all good?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this Timmy lane's getting handled. Yeah.
Maybe you can take the bottom lane.
Yep. I'm on it. Ramstead down, Ramstead down. You okay?
Oh, right at the window. Just through the window.
Oh, those sneaky bastards.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when they do that?
I'll have to move the AA and sons of a...
OMD2, without a doubt, will be on sale during that Steam holiday sale coming up. Like for really cheap. No doubt in my mind it'll be on sale. And it's a absolutely awesome game. I don't know. That's not through me, Nick. That's through Trendy. So I'm just advertising it for him. I have no clue. Where'd we get? Not there. We got in the mid. Frosty Zerker fodder. Oh, please don't be Frost Orcs. No Frost Orcs yet. That's alright. That's going to make it easy mode here. There you go. There's more DU for you. For the other lanes.
Oh, it was just the flyers that got these. All the...
Oh, damn flyers. We got to put all those Ramsters back.
And the PDTs as well, I think it was the PDT I had here too.
Yeah, they said there's a chance of winning the costume of your choice, which I can tell you right now, go for the expensive one. If you win it, get you the expensive one. I'm not even showing it here. Let me see. This is the one. I don't have it yet either. Or one of the expensive ones would be this. Right here. Guardian of the Dead. I do not have that one yet. That one's really pricey. 4,800 gems. That's like $50 almost. And I'm bummed I don't have that one. The 2015 winter event. I quit playing at the end of November 2015 for like 3 months. And I missed out on that costume. But this is the one I would pick if I was... I'm not eligible, so I can't win it. But if I could win it, this is what I would choose right here. The Doomfire Regalia? Which one is that? Or that's that. No, that's the Magma. Which one's the Doomfire Regalia? I can't believe I don't have that Dark Arts Apprentice. I could have... Maybe I got it on the PS4 and the Xbox. That Guardian of the Dead definitely looks cool. Of course, I always make my mage look like a taco, so that's what my apprentice rolls around like. Big hat, big feather, all the hotness. Oh, the one for the adept. Yeah. I got that one.
Did you? You got the new lane, right?
Huh? Yeah, the new lane was in the mid. I just threw more slimes down and ignored it. That's why you got all that extra DU. I only spent 120 on it, so you should have got 80 extra DU to spend. Doesn't look like you spent it, though.
Save it for the next one as well.
Yeah.
That way, if there is some left, then that means it could bulk up, add on.
Check on that, though. Looks like it's getting handled. Yeah, it's getting smashed. Now, if we have Frost Orcs come out of there, we might have to rethink that lane, but I'll keep an eye on it. Haha, Assassin got shroomed. Alright, before I even look at the new lane, let's see what happened here. Up top, Psyhex, Lavazerker, Whompers phased. Alright, we got Frost Orcs rolling out now. 12 of them, too. Makes me want to rethink the strategy here. Let's get rid of that. And that. And add in that. Alright, what do we got up here? Psyhex, Lavazerker, Whomps. Whomps. 75 mobs. Man, I wish the Hex Throwers weren't in there. Did you sell something? Did you sell something, Omni?
No.
Can you throw a PDT over here then?
I don't remember something.
Well, I didn't want to take your DU, but if you had needed it as you're rebuilding. But right here could use another PDT.
Mana.
What's going on, Twinkie? How you doing? Getting the Dryad EV2 and max bags. Dang, Red Death. Nice. Alright, I'm going to have to watch this lane for a minute. I'll come right back over to that bottom lane, but I want to at least look at this one for just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's phased, it does have Zerks. Yeah, it looks like it's going to hold. Yep. Alright, I'm bailing on it. Nice, Central. Do it up, dude. Build every defense you can just because it's fun. Look at it this way. If you got 4 lanes right there, you basically got 800 DU to spend on that lane. Exclamation giveaway and exclamation survey there, prime time. The giveaway is through me. All the details are right there on the video. The survey is through Trendy. Anyone who completes the survey has a chance to win the hero of their choice. Or pardon me, the costume of their choice. That's better than a hero in my opinion. That assassin is chasing you, dude. I saw that on the mini-map, just coming right across the map.
Yeah, I just saved you from scan loss. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Omni.
I think this lane will be fine. It's got upgrades in it now.
Ah, crap, I overspent. Save 100.
Never.
Where did we go? Or where is it? I don't see it.
Till I got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a crap load of mana laying on the ground over here. Crap loads. What you got? Is that Hex Thrower lane? Kursakaze? All my juice has been expended.
Cool.
Keeping an eye on that middle lane, it's always hard to tell because you cram the defenses all together so tight. It's like hard to tell where the flashing defenses and the mob dots, you know. You got an assassin riding you, Omni? I see it on the minimap again. He was all up in your business. You have Dryad and EV2? Yeah, I mean, the Mystic could be a good choice, but, I mean, at that point, you've got, just get the hero you think looks cool. I would still suggest going with a builder and not taking one of the DPS-only heroes. Thork got tricked. Where is Malthus at? It's just RNG at that point there, Ramses. There's no difference between floor 63 and floor 57. It's just a matter of building to the lanes you get. Sometimes you're going to get easier lanes, sometimes the lanes are going to be tougher, you know? Where's it at? Where's it at? Looks like everything got wrecked up here.
In the water lane.
Sweet. Sagog throwers. Only 63 mobs. No Zerker. I mean, we could get away probably just spamming some bees. It is the last wave, though. That's 7 bees. You don't really want to put 7 bees there, do you?
Put them around that.
Nice. And then 20 more. I can drop a heal somewhere. Where have you been fighting? Because you've been getting beat up with them assassins coming after you. You've been fighting right here.
Up the top up here, yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Give you a little additional love there with them assassins getting all uppity on you.
Seeing as it is a force, yeah, some of these as well.
I'm gonna burn my juice.
No.
Sometimes we hit G and we're both right on time, and sometimes Omni hits G and he's just gotta wait on me. And I hit G and I just gotta wait.
On. Look, I'm still holding you to the other day when you kept hitting G on me at the same thing.
Ramstead down! Ramstead down! You gonna be alright up there? I'll come up in a sec. Let me kill this boss first. Alright, boss down. I'm on my way.
I blame your coil.
You blame my coil? How on earth would you blame my coil?
For the aggro.
You got 1,600 Ramsters right there, and you're gonna blame my coil? Ooh, that's a nice mark. Give me my defending pack. Be there, be there. Ah, it's not there. Yeah, always go with distance. Exclamation, what is it? Builder Ascension. I'll get it for you. Always go with range. No matter what, never fail. Always go with range. There's only one defense in the game that you don't want to go with range on, and that's the Nimbus. The Nimbus Cloud from the Dryad. The range on it's already huge, and the bigger the range, the slower that defense's DPS is. But always get you some range. It's better to hit a mob twice for 15,000 than it is to hit it once for 20,000. You know, and you're going to be hitting the mobs more if you go into the range. Oh, good. It's Dead Road. Again. How much more Dead Road can one person tolerate? Good lord, man. Easy flare lane there. Yeah, pretty easy here. Only one EMP. Shouldn't be bad. Alright, Geo Throw Zerkers. We got a freebie up here. Freebies up in here. Let's get You know what I want to do? I want to get my... I mean, there's no reason for both of us to be using Vicious Strikes on trees. We're wasting a shard. I want to put that Vicious Strikes on my Reflect Beams, because we can get some big, big DPS at really low DU cost, you know? I mean, I'm not going to do that right this second, but I'm just saying. I think that would be beneficial for us when we push to some higher floors. Throw Zerkers. Just put it down here. Alright, what do we need? We got that and that. Lava Zerker Whompers and no Proton Beam. That's just blasphemy, Omni. I can't believe you do that, man. It should be a rule. Like, it kicks you out if you don't use Proton Beams. I'm just saying. It really should be a rule.
Trust you to say that, eh?
I like the map, Red Death. The problem is it's just, I see it every god dang time. It's like when you push, when you get a little higher than we are right now, you run into Assault on Throne Room, Dead Road, Assault on Throne Room, Dead Road. That's the only two maps you do, and I'm just burnt out on them. What do you need?
Just do what you want.
Oh, alright, I did what I wanted. I dropped it on you. See what happens when you tell me to do what I want on me. Alright, Nick, take it easy. Enjoy your day. Thanks for swinging by. Flame Aura? What are you doing with a Flame Aura? That's not like you.
Yeah, why not?
You can put some bees or something too, ain't you? Got one Flame Aura and one Slime ain't gonna hold a 95 mob lane.
See how much I'll have if I could still do this.
A little Ramsterization. Ramsterize it.
Yeah, there's still enough for a couple of bees if you want to slam some down.
Sweet. 20 left. You want anything else? There we go. I've got like a fine-tuned set of shards for every character. Not all of my duplicates are all fine-tuned. A lot of them are just shard holders where I just throw anything there just to get it out of my inventory. I use heroes quite a bit just to hold shards. You look through my deck, you see stuff like... Yeah, oh yeah, I can still look. You see Shard Bot. You see stuff like Shards a lot, Sir Shards a lot, Shardette, Shardtress, Shardbeard, Barb Shardian, Shardbarian. Here's the Shardmancer. Those are all just holding shards that I don't use. But I'm too much of a pack rat. I save too much stuff. Especially when an update's coming, like right now. I save way too much stuff. It's I have to name them stupid names like that, or I forget that that's what they're doing is holding shards. I know not to actually use those heroes, or if I do want to use them, I need to fix them, you know. Because right now I couldn't like pop them into my deck and go build with them or anything. Yeah, it's the 19th there, Marcio. Not too far away. What's the date right now? Well, it's the 14th right now. 15th for a lot of folks. But yeah, it's right around the corner, man. Bling. I'm not ready, Omni. You're gonna have to just wait on me.
Give me one.
I like it when Omni hits G first. That way I know when I hit G, it's time to go, you know?
I'm not afraid to say, hit the button!
Nice there, Marcio. Get school out of the way. Nothing wrong with that. That's always a good feeling, you know? Nah, there's no new maps, Alex. It's a completely game-changing update. So, I mean, it's got massive amounts of changes coming to the game, but there's no new maps. There's nothing new, per se, other than the systems. Ooh, you alright over there? Or is that the Skyguard?
Mm-hmm.
Get your ass back, woman. Oh, man, what a time. Again. Shit. Gonna need you over here. Quick. There we go. Whew. That was uncomfortably close. Yeah, 100% crit chance potential. Actually, I'm not at all excited about crit chance. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even thinking about crit. I think everything else is, I mean, the damage builds, the AP builds, all that we've never been able to use before because they've been no good. That's what I'm excited about. I'll be playing with those quite a bit there on day one. Some little rubber banding. Of course, if I didn't jump around so much, it probably wouldn't be near as much of an issue. I just can't stand still and shoot. It's just not... I just can't do it. Oh, bad drop. Whew. Oh man, I think that was my mushroom. I don't even think that was that orc. Maybe even a little bit of both. I'll get it in a minute. I'll get it, I'll get it. You're going to be able to make a balloon crit build work, but on the same note, you'll be able to make a balloon defense power build work. But there's no doubt that any defense in the game you'll be able to make work. I have no doubt in my mind on that one. Stuck on a tree. Messed up my flow. Shieldy gobs down. Scarnash is coming. I'll be coming over here, Scarnash. Get over there and mess with Omni. Man, there's a lot of flyers rolling out, huh? Well, Scarnash decided to come over to his death. Against my advisement. Buff beams and hailstorms only. That might be pushing it a little, Twinkie.
That'll be the new meta, for sure.
Nah, Twinkie means buff beams and hailstorms only. Like nothing else. I'm pretty sure that's probably not going to work out, but, you know, hey. If anybody can make it happen, Twinkie, you can do it.
As long as everybody's pole smashing.
Yeah, as long as everybody's pole smashing.
Pole smashing and tornadoing and all that.
Twinkie will demand everyone play a monk. Nope, nope, nope. Hold on, sorry. You can't play that hero. It's monk only today. Pole smash only. None of that melee crap.
This is how this build works, you see. You have to be the monk.
Baddies, baddies. What floor is this now? It's only 78. Dude, it feels like we started off so good today, and then we just hit the roadblocks with these floor resets, you know? It just takes so long. I mean, if we lost, or if something like that, if we got sick of playing and had to come back to map 1, I wouldn't care. But, I mean, the DC... I mean, disconnects are just going to be a thing, you know? I'm really hoping Trendy does something about that. In which they've said nothing. So, I don't know. I hope they got something in the works. And just the time thing, even. I mean, how many times have we gotten to a point where there's only 30 minutes left or whatever for me to stream, and that's not enough time to do a floor, you know? I mean, just that. Even when there's no issue. Get out there on top of my stars. Dang it, Malthius. I go and waste all my juice dropping stars right there, and Malthius doesn't come out to appreciate them. That ain't right. Just give me my loot.
And the gold.
Give me my loot. Be there. No Defendi pack again. Oh man. I just went to take a sip of what I thought was tea and it ended up being water. How disappointing. What? There's no way. Alright, that's a different one. Very clever name. Sorry, talking to myself. I just got followed on Twitter by Square Enix, and I'm like, there's no way it's Square Enix. And I look, and it's Square Scenics. Yeah, Onslaught Victory Chest is the only place you can get them in-game, Alex. Everywhere else you have to pay for them. And the flyer lane would have to have PDTs. We got a perfect B lane. And the flyer lane has to have controlled burn. WTF. I get a PDT on the top right.
Cool.
There, we may not have enough mana for it. Then again, we got a freebie over here. Yeah, they're really rare, Alex. That is for certain. I don't think I'm going to bother with a reflect beam here. We got Kursakazi. That stinks. But there's only one Kobold, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to ignore Kursakazi. Put one B over here. That leaves 160. Hex thrower lane. Well, this has got to happen. Could use a PDT up top right too. EMP zappers.
I did get one there.
Oh, you put one up there already?
One.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to throw something for air? Or you got the Flamar up there? You want something else to help with air? Or throw another bee up on the pole?
Yep.
A bee pole rider? Yeah, those defender packs though, Alex, you'll go, you'll get 3 in a row. And then you'll go 20 maps and never see one. It's, it's RNG, of course, is just extremely cruel. Damn you, RNG. Alright, now this should be automated over here. Yeah, nothing made it 2 seconds. That's automated. The whole top of the map is automated right now. It gives it a little bit more coverage, and it only costs 10 more DU. Like in this formation, it covers the entire lane. And like one string, if I would have just put this string, it would be 30 DU. And doing that one makes it 40, and just it guarantees total lane coverage. It's kind of what I always do, it works out. This is all getting wrecked. Better come up here and help check this situation out here. See what kind of action we got going down here from old Omni. Dude, this is the AFK build. We could sit here in the middle of the map and have a tea party. I'm pretty sure. This is definitely the RNG worked out in our favor. It's time for tea. Dude, Blaze, guilds would be the most awesome thing. I would absolutely love it if there was guilds in DD2. The problem I personally would have with there being guilds in DD2 is it would be limited, like a low number. Like in Orcs Must Die Unchained, the Juicy Nation guild, the guilds are limited to 50 members, which meant like if people were inactive for like 2 days, we'd have to boot them. to make room for new people. You know, 50 is just not enough. And it would be that way with DD2. The Juicy Nation Guild would fill up fast. I would have to be very, it would piss people off, because I'd have to be too, the requirements would have to be too high to enter it, to make it. And then that, of course, would turn it into an elitist douchebag guild. And I don't want that either, you know? But I would love it if guilds were a thing in DD2. Omni don't want to come have no tea with me, so I'm just going to chillax over here for a minute. Oh, now you want to come have tea. What do we got for bossery? We got easy mode. Still only 1 kobold. Just don't hit G until this debuff goes away. Well, you know you'd have a slot there, Twinkie. Can't have you banning viewers. If they add a guild in, I don't think it'll be for a while, add guilds in, but I do think it would be really cool. Every game needs guilds, you know? Speaking of tea parties, I'm going to grab some more tea real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and hit G, so I'm ready when you are, Omni. Be right back, everybody. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. I got my tea. Well, see, that's the thing with DD2, too, is thinking about it and having the ability to make it a thing are two totally different things. You know, when you've got a real small development team, you know, something which might seem like the greatest idea in the world they may just not have the resources to make it happen, you know? Wrecked. Everything's just wrecked. Omni refuses to upgrade my proton beam? Fine. Taking it to the roof. What's up with the proton hate, Omni, huh?
Hey.
Well, I mean, I'm just asking. It's an honest question.
I was about to do it. Okay.
78 there, Papola. We ended up having a disconnect and we had to restart on map 3 of floor 77. Back to the middle for a tea party. It's nice when you get good rolls. It just never happens, you know? Guilds would actually be a huge addition to multiplayer. Having a group of people online where you can look and see people online and do matchmaking, that would be massive. And it would be way, way easier to install. But I do agree. I mean, incentives for matchmaking will be good, but I can't see there being anything happening with that in the near future. I mean, I could see them unlocking some of this ridiculous gating where people just can't play together. God dang it. Make me go drop stars and go corrupt. I see how you are.
He's gonna...
I'm just selling it. There. Problem solved. Don't have him throw them at me. There we go.
God damn it.
Pretty decent mark. You won't be able to sell hyper shards. That's never going to be a thing. Hyper shards are unique. Anybody that'd be willing to sell one would be stupid anyway, in my opinion. But you will never be able to sell hyper shards. There's no way they're gonna allow us to put hyper shards on the market. Nah, Omni's gone higher than this. What's your highest floor, Omni? 80?
Yeah.
So we're getting there. Tomorrow we'll be at Omni's highest floor. Actually, if they say on the dev stream tomorrow, if they say double XP, then probably going to go to grinding in the trials. I mean, we'll still push some Onslaught floors over the weekend, but I'm going to want to capitalize on that double XP. I got a long way to go still just to fill the Ascension I have. I think I have to get to like 1200 just to fill the Ascension caps that I currently have. Come on, Scarnash, let's see what you got. Oh, that did not go well for Scarnash or the Plaguing Hawk. They're unique, though. That's the thing. You can't have another one. It's a unique item. So you wouldn't be able to buy a second one. Even if they allowed the sale of them, it's a unique. One per account, period. Yeah, Trials is way better for XP, and it's faster, Alex, so it's twice as good. It's twice as fast and gives more XP. So Trials for XP all day. Good stuff there. I do too, Twinkie. I do too, I assure you.
Last one. Let's do it.
Get it done. 746, yeah, this will be the last floor we're able to finish.
So let's remember not to hit G a second time.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Inventory management.
Oh, okay. We got a bunch of stuff packed in tight. I actually got to pee anyway. It'll work out good. I'll be back, everybody. Sorry, I got to use the little fella's room. Too much information. Yeah, I know. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. Alright, what do we need? Stuff and things. I'll get this top lane real quick. Frosty Zerker Fodder with Pain Aura and EMP Stabbies. So tempted. Or it has... Does it have Frostworks? No Frostworks. Man, I'm having some really bad rubber bandy lag spiky stuff here.
Oh no!
Hopefully we make it through it. Yeah. What is that? That's what? 40 and 60. That's 140. Needs more cowbell? I would have to agree. Alright, we got Sigard Womps with Spellbreaker. Easy peasy. Lots of beesies, and it's all good. What we got down here? There's nothing down there. That was Whompers, right? Yep. Got flyers. We do have flyers. That's done. Geo Hex Womps. Another easy lane right here. Oh, should be good. They're going that away. Couple of bees for good measure. What else we got? Is that it? We don't really have 180 left, do we? That's the problem, Fisk. Right now, it's a bad time for Onslaught. Just because of that reason right there. We're all hoarding. Anyone that's pushing in Onslaught is hoarding. I'm expecting there will be a 2x something there, Fisk. I am. Don't know what it'll be. I'm hoping there... Yeah, I think there will be. I really do. We got 120 left, dude. Might as well load it up. Got 5 bees there. This tree gonna reach all the way up here?
Can I get mine? Yeah, it should. Like 20.
I just was bringing the mana down to you.
Like...
Take all the stuff and things, I mean. But yeah, I really do, Fisk. I think there's going to be double something. There's been, I mean, I've been pestering Trendy about having a double XP weekend before this expansion for at least 2 weeks now. And then a few days ago, it was brought up in the Casters Guild private Discord. And the Casters Guild people are all pushing for it. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a thing. Not that anybody... I mean, none of us have any say in the Casters Guild. Don't get me wrong there. But if enough of us are pestering Trendy for it, they're more likely to hook it up. You might deafen a few countries. I think it will be XP if it's anything.
You want to slam another?
I gave you all the juice, so throw whatever you want. Throw whatever, wherever.
Who's that?
You mean in Glee there, Fisk? Or you don't want double XP? What are you wanting? I've been to 136, Marcus. This is the highest I've gone. Alright, here we go. Nah, they won't do double. They won't do two things at once. Yeah, that'd be good, huh? You'd be killing it. They definitely won't do XP and gold. That will never be a thing. I'd like it, but that's just not realistic. I think we got another AFK lane here, or another AFK so far. Wave 1 anyway. Oops, something getting beat up over here. Cobalt came in hot. We got some mana. There we go. My favorite part is being able to do your own map. I mean, I like a lot of things about it, but to me that's kind of a big deal. Being able to pick your own map is huge. Yeah, it's definitely quick. I mean, even with just my 15 stacks, it's super quick. If it was double, it'd be ridiculous. Well, just for me, if it was double, it would be... What, it would be 10 ascension levels every 3 maps. Does that sound right? No, that's not right. It's 4, it would be 8 ascension every 3 maps for me, if it was double. So for you, it would be even bigger than that, you know? Let's just handing it to us here. Frosty fodder with no... Frosty fodder with no frost orcs. Is that cyborgs on the other side? Nope. I think it's good. Maybe a couple bees. There we go. Should be golden. Just grinding trials, Nathan. Figure you got what time is it now? You got 2 hours and the daily resets again. So you'll be able to do the daily again, but it's just grinding trials is it. Crumbled Bulwark. Why would you pick Crumbled Bulwark, Fisk? You get to do that one now. Or is that just your favorite? I didn't know you were on the Xbox. For some reason I thought you were on the PC. Be used to upgrade there, I guess, but I'll hit it here real quick. Yeah, it's all the same, Nathan. Sorry, Omni. Did it again. I muted the stream, but I blew out Omni's eardrums. Ain't nothing wrong with Xbox, man. You gotta quit listening to all those douchebags in Discord. You play on the console you got.
I love Xbox, so tell all those haters to shut up.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Xbox, PS4. You got a game console to play games on. That's awesome. You know?
It's the controller for me, man, with the Xbox. Like, it's so comfortable once you get used to it.
Well, any of them are once you get used to it.
Well, it's not that. Like, it has less buttons than a PlayStation controller
What?
as well.
How does it have less buttons?
It has less.
Let me look. Okay, PlayStation controller in left hand. Where's my Xbox controller? Can I see that real quick, dude? How many buttons does that thing have?
Because you have the touchpad and everything with it now as well.
Jesus. You got 2 sticks. You got the 1 D-pad. Everything's the same on the front. You got 1 more button on the face. There's 1 more button. Are you kidding me? And to you, that's a big deal? That's ridiculous.
There's 1 more button, so I was right.
That 1 more button is a deal breaker for you. What else you want here? Geohex Zerker Whompers. It's got Zerks. And you had to throw slime on top of it. And we need something back here at the wall for the Zerks. I deny your slime. And drop my bee.
Well, you didn't have to put the tree. There's range. There is a range.
If we're not going to put a tree, we're going to have to put a tower in that lane. Because I'm not leaving a Zerker lane wide open. I'm not doing it. It's map 3. I'm not losing because of stupidity. And that's stupidity. There. Why you gotta... You know that's my... Omni's gotta always push the buttons. That's just how he is.
Come on. I know you'll push my buttons at some point.
Twinkie says that we barely survived that one. That a lady orc ran through this lane right here and was on top of the core. Well, look at all that loot. What the hell died right here? Dude, we almost lost that because of no walls.
There wasn't any.
Look at the loot right here. Do you not have a big pile of loot right here? No walls for the loss? Thanks, Sarah Gaming. I do appreciate it. Gotta babysit Omni's Wallace lanes now. That's what I use, Alex. That takes getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's tough to go back to a regular mouse. I've been using a Naga for about 10 years now. And it really is. I mean, once you get used to it, when you grab a regular mouse, it feels so empty. It's like, what? Frost Orcs came, by the way. Dude, that was close. Something died right here. Just need ups right here. Sagard throwers. There you go. Do it up, Omni. Do it up. Frack is a fancy attire in Sweden. That's fair. Being all kinds of fancy in here. Nope. Sorry, I was talking to the wife for a sec there. I was. When I said nope, I was talking to you. She's like, you ain't talking to me. I'm talking to you. It's my favorite build. That doesn't mean that you have to use it, Nathan. There is no best. Best is all relative to how you want to play the hero. Exclamation giveaway and get all the details there, Arturo. That's why it's in the title. To show you all what to type in. Anytime you see exclamation point and a word in the title on anybody's stream anywhere, that means type that in. Do it! Just do it!
You know you want it.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Brent.
Okay.
As far as it'll let me, Marcus. There'll still be caps. It's not going to be unlimited. I'll push stuff as high as I can. What do we get? Over here, huh? Or no? Nothing there.
Down here, control burn.
Oh, great. What kind of lane we got? Zerker fodder? Double PDT it? What do you think?
Yeah. With that thing we combo there with that getting buffed as well, it should be pretty good.
Buffs where? What kind of buffs?
With the
Why not put another slime right here then and buff the PDTs too? We got enough.
do it? Alright.
Move your PDT up. Here, I'll let you place that first. And now we get all the buffage. And we don't have walls, but we at least have something there to give them something to hit on.
I'm pretty sure the slimes will do it, like, I'm pretty sure.
Well, let's hope.
In fact, all the power to the slimes.
Omni's got no proton faith.
Oh, come on. Poor slimes.
No. Gilded shards will not surpass hyper shards. No doubt. No chance at all. If you gild destruction, there is no way it's going to be as good as mass destruction. It's just not. They would completely invalidate mastery mode if they did that. So they won't allow that. Gilded shards will be somewhere in between a regular shard and a hyper shard. It won't be unlimited amounts of power. It'll be you can get to this. We just don't know what this is yet, you know. How are we doing over there? Looking good? Yeah, exactly. Gilded shards equal hyper shard light. It'll be a lesser version, no doubt at all. Where's Nash? Right here. See ya, little lady. Uh-oh, something on the core, something on the core. Oh, what was that? It had to have been a berserker. I don't even know what it was. I saw it in the minimap, but I never saw it.
I didn't even see nothing.
Like by the time I turned the corner, it was gone. Pardon me.
You see, it's just.
If it's possible to do so, Marcus, you know it will happen. There's always going to be somebody scamming somebody. It's the internet, for God's sakes. You know, that's just how it is.
GG.
Oh my god, another no hyper shard. Assassins hit cores if you're standing next to them. Assassins don't go and hit cores unless a player's standing right there. Assassins ignore cores. They don't come out if there's no players. I mean, if the player's standing next to it, you know. Because hyper shards are something special and unique in the game, Brent. You can only have one, and you have to go through the grueling task of completing mastery to get them all. So it takes a lot to get. They will never discredit that entire game mode by making gilded shards anywhere near as good as hyper shards. It just won't happen. Didn't get my daily dime, but that's alright. I'll wait and see what pops tonight and knock them both out.
Yeah, I didn't get me done 2 rounds.
You got 2 of them, or?
What? Dailies? Or 2 round maps?
You the star, Omni.
Am I really?
Omni's got stars.
Thank you very much. Too kind of you.
Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for tonight. Look forward to tomorrow morning. Remember, tomorrow there's no day stream on YouTube, as Fridays I follow up Trendy Friday Fun over on Twitch. So make sure you head on over to my Twitch channel, and we'll be live at 1 p.m. Pacific time discussing everything we just learned in the dev stream, which is directly before it. So thanks a ton, everybody. Omni, appreciate it as always.
See ya.
And, yep, we'll see you next time, everybody. Take it easy.